everybody, here's our daily meditation for the 2nd of July. As Christians, we're called by God to pray. We know from the teaching of Jesus that prayer is not heard because of our many words, nor because of many voices, but because of who God is. We also know that God has commanded his people to pray alone and to pray together, and that he delights to hear the voices and hearts of his people united in prayer. Our verse for today reminds us of the path that we are called to in this regard. It comes from Psalm 62 and verse 8, which says this: "Trust in him at all times, you people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us." I hope that whatever the circumstances in which we find ourselves today, we remember that this is not only a command, but a wonderful promise. By God's grace, if we have trusted Christ, we are the people of God. And we know that there is one living and true God who reigns over the nations, sitting on his holy throne, who has spoken through his Son, and who is in sovereign control of all things. 3 things stick out to me in this lovely verse. First, our practice. We as God's people get to trust him on an ongoing basis. This act of trust is not just a one-off occasion which we remember fondly, but a daily prospect rich with its own blessings. Trust is also a means of honouring him, particularly, not least before the eyes of the world, who rush around from one crisis to another and receiving particular blessings from him. It is truly a Christian distinctive. Secondly, we see our privilege. We have the very ear of God when we pray and pour out our troubles in earnest prayer. This is much better than we can ever deserve. Just think of who it is who listens and is attentive to our cries. It's none other than the creator and sustainer of the whole universe, the one who sits enthroned in glory and splendour. This is no mere chat over the garden fence with our neighbour. It is a personal audience with the King of Kings. Third, we have our protection. This gracious avenue is provided for us to find rest and strength for our souls. This is why the thought of a prayerless Christian is so sad. For in forsaking prayer, we close a door to our own comfort, blessing, and renewal in spiritual strength. Let's encourage one another in our prayers as a demonstration of God's people. God bless.